Joining us now, Canada's former Deputy Prime Minister, Chrystia Freeland. She's also a member of Parliament and served as Finance Minister. She was a candidate to succeed Justin Trudeau as Prime Minister just recently. Chrystia, thanks for coming back on the show.
Great to be with you, Mika.
I'm going to start where this interview usually would end because I think people are beginning to learn that Trump means what he says, especially when it comes to tariffs and other ideas that he has. And he keeps mentioning Canada as the 51st state. He doubles down on it. How do Canadians react to this? And what's your response?
Canadians react with fury and an absolute determination that our sovereignty is not negotiable. I have never seen Canada as patriotic as it is today. I have never seen Canadians as committed to Canada. We love our country, and we're going to fight for it. And that is, I would say, the unanimous view across the country. And it's a little bit sad for us, the attitude that we're having to take towards the United States, because so many Canadians have friends and family here. But, you know, right now, Canadian restaurants are taking U.S. wine off the menu. Snowbirds are not flying south. Do not go to a hockey game when anthems are being sung, because we're angry and we're absolutely determined.
And now to the tariffs. Talk about Canada's response and how sustainable is this?
Well, I would just start by saying, Mika, from the U.S. perspective, these tariffs are, as the Wall Street Journal said, just dumb. This is a self-mutilating action. You know, these tariffs and the tariff wars you're having with Canada and now with the EU, basically with the whole world, it's going to make gas more expensive. It's going to make groceries more expensive. Steve Ratner has just been talking about how it's wrecking your stock market. So if anyone has a 401k, they should be worried. This is just a really bad idea. And Canada is not going to take it laying down. You know, if you hit us, we are going to hit back. That is what the government announced yesterday. And, you know, I think Americans need to recognize Canada is absolutely determined in this. The Premier of Ontario, my friend, has become a national hero. He said he's going to put export tariffs on the electricity that Ontario sells to the U.S. Canadians are very excited about having that as leverage. And, you know, for us, it's just absurd because we have historically a win-win relationship. And it would make sense for both our countries to get back to that. But if you want to hit us, Canada will hit back.
You know, Chrystia, I think there's a lot of Americans who applaud Doug Ford as well, the Prime Minister of Ontario, as you mentioned. But I'd like to ask you about something that has less to do with tariffs, which right now I think the American people are trying to figure out what is going on with tariffs because it's back and forth nearly every day. And about something that you mentioned earlier, and it's the national anthems. During the Four Nations hockey tournament, which was a terrific tournament, the Star-Spangled Banner was booed vociferously in Canada. When it ended up in Boston, the final game, which Canada won,
we did.
There was a smattering of boos at the beginning of the playing of the Canadian national anthem, but it turned into much of the crowd singing the Canadian national anthem along with the Canadians who were present. So I want to find out what you think is going on in Canada as a result of the level of malevolence, rhetorical malevolence by the President of the United States towards Canada, continually harping on the 51st state, continually mentioning the governor of Canada when Trudeau is still there. What effect, if any, has that level of malevolence, rhetorical malevolence, had on the relationship?
Well, for us at home, it has united us as never before and made us absolutely determined to do whatever it takes to be united, strong, and smart. And I just want to say to Americans, do not doubt our determination and do not doubt our resilience. In terms of the relationship, I would say it's a combination of sadness and anger. Sadness because we actually like you guys, and we know that our relationship has been mutually beneficial. But there is anger there, and I have to warn you, it will be hard to build back the trust. It's really, I really think there is a grave danger for the United States that your northern neighbor, who has been your friend and ally for our entire existence, and whose friendship has been such a source of American strength. You've never had to worry about that whole northern border. We are starting to feel like we just can't trust you anymore, and we have to turn elsewhere, because this sovereignty threat, it is a huge, huge thing, and it keeps on getting repeated. And we take that really seriously.
Marco Rubio is in Quebec the next couple of days. What kind of a reception will he get?
I think Canadians believe in being polite and decent, but I think visiting representatives of this U.S. administration should expect to hear very clearly from members of my government and my party, and from just regular Canadians, that our sovereignty is not negotiable, that we do not intend to capitulate, and if you hit us, we will hit back.
So let me follow up with a couple things you just said right there. If the Canadians, look, you said Canada might need to look elsewhere, where would that be? And what could be done to repair this relationship? Is it as simple as when the Trump administration leaves office, things will go back to what had been the status quo, or do you think it's going to take more than that?
So let me start with the second question. Look, I think the relationship can be repaired by getting back to a win-win when it comes to our economic relationship, and by treating us with respect. Our incoming Prime Minister, Mark Carney, said it very clearly and very well. You need to respect us. And I think that is the basis of any relationship, and it's not that hard to do. When it comes to Canada's alternatives, trade diversification is such a big theme in Canada right now. We already have an extremely close trade deal with the EU. I negotiated it. It's actually deeper than our trade deal with you in terms of the provisions, and we're going to be energetically pursuing that. Canada also has a trade deal that I signed with the Asia Pacific, the TPP. That deal exists, and you're going to see Canada very energetically deepening the ties there. We love our relationship with the U.S. It has, for our entire existence as a country, been mutually beneficial. But we have no choice now but to seek friends elsewhere and to deepen our ties there.
Bottom line. Former Deputy Prime Minister of Canada, Chrystia Freeland, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Thank you.